Hello everyone, my name is Filipa. Welcome back to a new YouTube video. Today I'm going to be playing RAKDOS ramp in standard best of 1. And actually this deck can be played in standard best of 1 or standard best of 3. So I will leave the list down below with the options. In the video I'll be playing best of 1. So if you don't have a lot of the new cards from Ixalan, no problem. This deck is based off older cards that are not in the new set. And although I know that it might be sad for some of you, I mean Field of Ruin is from the new set. I know that some of you struggle in building wild cards, so this is a great place to start if you want to win games, play a competitive deck, but not have to spend all of your well-earned wild cards on trying to make it work. This actually won a tournament recently on MTG Online, and that's where I got the idea. It's pretty straightforward, so you have a bunch of removal with Go for Throat, Sheoldred's Edict, Brotherhood's End, you have Burn Down the House, so this is all either remove to a specific creature or board wipe. And then we have ways to ramp with the Irencrag, which gives us mana, the Celestus, and also with a big sword that you can play in instant speed. And the benefit of ramping with this is to get to your 7 mana spells, which is Breach the Multiverse, Chandra, which is 6 mana, and Etali. This deck is really greedy, but trust me, it works so well because you have so many ways to ramp and also to remove your opponent's threats. So you can assess if they're playing a more aggressive deck, you can save your board wipes, you can save your removal, and then eventually, when they are running out of resources, you drop an Etali and you win. But if they're playing a control deck, cards like Burn Down the House don't need to be a waste in your deck. You can just make 3/1/1 with Ace, and also Archfiend of Dross can be just a finisher against the most annoying decks, let's say, counter decks heavy. And that's it. Let's play some games. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, 341 Trading. Is one of Europe's leading Magic the Gathering retailers and they ship worldwide. Their online shop has a fantastic selection of high-end Magic cards, especially for vintage, legacy and old school players, so they have all those iconic cards that you love. I'm very happy to announce that they are now offering exclusively my community free, fully insured and fast worldwide shipping on all their high-end singles, full sets and out-of-print sealed products. They upload new cards every Wednesday and have weekly sale offers and reductions waiting for you. You can now use my code FMTG23 to get free worldwide shipping on your first order over 341 euros, which is approximately $380 US. Take this chance to grab the singles that you need. This offer is valid until the end of the year. Yeah, I can keep these. So let's start with my Ziatoras. Black. As long as it has no blue, I'm okay, you know? Next turn I can drop an Archfiend of the Dross, although I'm sure in black they have Go for the Throat. I could also Go for Throat these, but then I have to discard a card, so let them use the removal. I know there is plenty of it. Yeah, okay. As long as I can get to Besiege the Multiverse. Let's do it now before this thing transforms. You know what? Field of the Ruin is terrible in this deck, because they are playing only basics. Never. Punished! Okay. Next turn at least I have Besiege. Breach, not Besiege. Breach the Multiverse. That's pretty good. That chili now deals a lot of damage. Okay, so I'll try not to die, even though it's not easy. So let's see what this gives me. Okay, so this is in my grave for sure. And I guess in their grave I'll do chili. Although this is also really good because it survives. It survives the... yeah. Oh! Give me, give me, give me! Okay. It says lifelink, and the reason I didn't transform this is that I might need 7 mana again in my next turn. I'm going to win because of these Flesh Gorgers, there's no way. Okay, so I do go for 4. Then I attack with everything. Which can lead me to gain 14 life, by the way. I'm just going to end the turn. So now I'm at 18 casually. Looks like the rolls have turned, the tables have turned, whatever name it is. Sure. So they probably now bring 2 cards to the end, yeah, and they make me sacrifice one of my Flesh Gorgers. The other one will still be alive, I can deal 10 damage. Because 7 plus 3. I want to cycle these. Okay, that's amazing. So let's casually deal 10, gain 7. I don't know how they can deal 25 damage, I just don't think it's possible. Sheoldred is fine. What else? That's fine. So they go to 15. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Archfiend of the Dross. This one. Sure. This thing. And I attack with everything, and whatever they have to block, things die. Yeah, you take 4 damage because of that, so bye-bye. 2, not 4, but it's enough. Let's go! Not bad. I'll keep it. The Brotherhood Zen is always great. So looks like this can be a domain ramp, which I'm okay about, kinda. Not really, but the Field of Ruin might help me quite a bit. And it's a Bramble Familiar. I actually think I have to take care of that Bramble Familiar, because I cannot give them the option to ramp. And go for a Throat I can use on a Draxa, but the 3 damage I can't, so I'm just going to do that. They need land, that's great for me. I'm going to just play my Dross, probably. Or I can just burn the big score. So there's options. You know what? I think I'm just going to pass and go for my big score. They might have, like, Leyline Binding anyway, and then what do I get? Nothing, so I might as well keep them on their toes. I mean, hopefully... no counter. No counter. Okay. No counter. No counter. Okay.
No idea who you're messing with.
But there it is. It's the binding.
I'll find another way. Let's go big.
So unfortunately I don't have enough mana for anything relevant, so I'm just going to pass. Okay, they cannot find mana, so that's great for me. Let's drop these Dross. That couldn't care less. Okay, so this is not legendary, which means that I can do that. And then I can do this. 3 damage there. Trigger, trigger. Tuk. Then we deal 6 damage. And now they need the Sunfall. Okay. So this way I deal a bunch of damage. This is lethal, so they need to find an answer. Okay, there it is, Leyline Binding. Fair enough. That's okay. Down to 4 though. What does Invasion of Alara get? Bramble Familiar, sure. Is the milling effect sound. This stream is sponsored by sound effects. Just kidding. Okay. Well, you know what? Ooh, it's artifact. It doesn't have reach. Do I care? No. I just attack. And win. Good game. Okay, it's not great, but it's not bad. Opponent goes first, which if they are playing mono red, we might have an issue, but let's see. Hello, how are you doing, friend? Very interesting. Merfolk! Oh, that's cool. I played this deck in my video, so if you want to play some Merfolks, you can watch my video. There might be something more interesting to kill in Merfolks than these 2-3. See? This one is a better one to kill. Unfortunately, no possible play on the 3rd turn. Oh, wait a second. I can destroy their secluded courtyard. I can get a black source here. Next turn we have Archfiend of the Dross or the big score into Chandra, so we have options. Ooh, that's pretty good. So the key here is that this counters non-creature spells. Which means I have to do the Archfiend of the Dross. They only did it for once, which... And they don't want Fading Orb, so I'm thinking maybe they already have Fading Orb. Or maybe they already have a counter. Oof. Okay, but so far my Archfiend of the Dross is going to survive to this. So they need something. Okay, a land ain't it. I mean, they had Fading Orb, so... Oh no, they're going to steal that? Okay. Oh, they cannot steal this. Okay, so they cannot attack. Let's see if they let these resolve or if they sack something. They let it resolve. I can try to breach the multiverse next. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but then they just need to... Okay. I think I'll try to Chandra. Ooh, another one is good actually. Because if they cannot attack, I gain time. Ooh, that's pretty good. They still don't attack, so I'm going to try to make them sack one of the creatures. They have to choose wisely. Suddenly I'm liking my odds, because next we have the Breach the Multiverse. Okay. So let's try Breach the Multiverse. It resolves, okay. From my graveyard I want Etali, from their graveyard I'm not going to kick these, so it's just a 2-2. Maybe this is not too bad. Just because it has the possibility of me countering something. Okay, so they counter the Etali's ability, it's fair enough, but I'm still going to attack here. And my Chandra is getting closer and closer to be enough. That's okay. Let's try to Chandra. You know, I just need to do 5 damage face with Chandra, then attack for in the air. You get it. We got there. This is a keep. We have the ramp. Oof, unfortunately they are playing blue, which might mean counters, which is usually the worst thing that can happen to this deck. Do not counter my Celestus. Okay. So it looks like it's Esper after all. I mean, I highly doubt that they're going to like... Okay. I don't want them to have the Raffine's tower, so I'm going to break it. I still need 2 more lands to start going places. So they don't have white again. I think this is the Mire. The Raffine's towers just help. They can counter, but I don't know if they will. I'll decline because I cannot pay 4, I can only pay 3. But still they had to sack one. 2 damage is not too much, not like I care. No counter. So they have to counter to burn down the owls, I think. Otherwise I'm going to burn down the owls. Okay, I guess it's a race now. They must be full of removal. Having to use a go for the throat for one of these, it tells me they are full of removal. 2 go for throat for these. You'll regret it when I start playing my Etalis. I still think they have more make disappears, but let's see. Let's test the counter strength. Okay, that's why, kids, you save your spells. If you are countering, you have to save your spells for the best things. That's how it works. I can definitely keep this. We have removal, we have like a bit of late game. 3 lands, 4 spells, which is perfect. So let's start with our Blackcleave Cliffs. By the way, the amount of cards that are from Phyrexia are kind of crazy. This is from Phyrexia, this is from Phyrexia, this is from March, this is from March. But still, like, or no, this is Brotherhood's End, this is Brotherhood's End, this is from March. Not a lot of new cards are making an impact, unfortunately. In some decks, especially, I feel like RAKDOS didn't gain much. My theory is that RAKDOS was really strong in Brotherhood's End, so maybe now cards are not being printed to force it even more. I don't know, that's just my theory, but at least it's not Italia. This is perfect. Die all. So next turn we have the Archfiend of the Dross, which... great card. Oh, not Anointed Peacekeeper. Look at the opponent's end and choose any card name. Either they choose Go for Throat or Archfiend of the Dross. They choose Go for Throat. So I go for the Archfiend then. Which, okay, if they have Brutal Cathar, then I kill the Brutal Cathar with Go for Throat. And then I get my Archfiend back. Now let's hope they don't have Ossification. That's okay. And that's okay. So I think I'm going to... Okay. By the way, they know I have burned down the owls. I do not understand this play, because now I can just deal 5 damage to everything. This survives. They take 6 damage, plus... they play... yeah, 6 plus 6, so they're at 8. And now they have to find a way to deal with my Archfiend of the Dross. Yeah, you cannot. 10,000 Cold Knights. We are against a Dino opponent, at least a Dino avatar. If there is Dinos, burn down the owls is perfect. Okay. I know what this is. Some ramp. let them sack that. Where's my ramp though? I don't know if they have more red sources or not, but this Field of Ruins and Demolition Fields might start being really good against the opponent. Because right now they only have access to... okay. This Mire's ability is not forever. That's a bit annoying. Aha, this is going to go. Let's just see what basic they push. Maybe they'll get out of basics. You gotta have hope. They still have basics. I wanted to make a 1-1 Mire, so I might as well make my 1-1. Oh, they didn't, so maybe they have something to board wipe. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I mean, what can a person do? You know what I mean? This is a dino though, so... oh, come on! One more land is not what I need. That on the other end, it's quite good. So, the issue with this situation is that I cannot use the Go for Throat now. Sure. They have basics for days. Okay, so I have to take 4 or the 8 and the toxic a million, but luckily after that I should be okay. So damage. Can I do... okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana. I need 6 to do this. But if I do this, I tap 2 plus these to get 1, so it's not good enough. Because then I would have 1 less than enough. Okay, so let's do this. I am sure. Sayonara. Okay, so they make a 1-1 this time. Great. Roaring Plex is pretty good. I don't know if they have 2 more forests. Oh, maybe they have more of these lands. Okay, that's... there we go. So maybe they have a Traxa waiting to be played. I need to get my Etali, y'all. Where is my Etali? My one-time Etali. You know what? That ain't it. That ain't it. asking for Etali, maybe into their Atraxa, or Breach the Multiverse. I have so many cool draws that I can get. I have 3 Etalis left, I have 2 Breaches left, I have 2 Chandras left. So they're going to flip that. Distribute 7 +1/+1 counters. Damn it. Okay, big score is something. Like the name says, we need a big score here. Let me read this again. Any number of target creatures. Damn it, they're going to use the Mirex. If it was not for the Mirex, they will not forget and I'm dead. Yep, that's enough. That's unfortunately enough. Dying to a giant might. It might be the worst thing that happened to me. It just might. This is not great, but at least I have Irencrag. And I have removal. I just did red. But if I get any way to get red, then I'm fine, I think. But even these, okay, now with the third land I can get red. The Nick. Aha, love that for us. I could just kill the Nick, but I'm just going to see what they do. I'm not sure if this is Esper or... Nope, it's not Esper. Sure. It's with all the respect that I say that... I might need to big score. I just hope they don't have... Okay, they don't have a counter because the auto tapper gave them away. Thanks, auto tapper. Sure, I take 6, I'm not too concerned about that. I still have the Brotherhood's End, at least deals with this. I still have Sheoldred's Edict as well. What I need is to ramp. So now I have 4. The next turn I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can cast Etali next, which is great. Italia, okay. They leave it on top. Okay, and that's it. Let's see what I get. Not bad, but unfortunately no untapped land, which is what we needed. Okay, there it is. I think I just go for it. Yeah, I just go for it. I think I'm just going to decline these because I still need the mana. Next turn I still might go for the Brotherhood's End. I still get the ability even if they deal with my Etali. So at least that. I know that from them... Alright, okay, let's... not great, but it's better than nothing. So because of Talia, I do have to pay more for my spell, so I'm going to just block with Talia. So next turn I can do Brotherhood's End plus the Sheoldred's Edict. And hopefully that will be enough. Sure. Okay. I'm down to 5. Hopefully they'll commit more to the board. I'll take action. Okay, that is even better, I guess. So let's try to see if it works. It does. That's lovely for me. I still have a clue so I can draw a card. And now they're kind of in a pickle, although they chose the card to be on top. But that dies with a simple Virtue of Resistance, so I don't care about it too much. In that case, I'm just going to Brotherhood's End. So let's eat this clue. Take action. I'll get the untapped land. So let's do this. Wait. Let's do this first. Then let's do this. They take more damage because of my Archfiend. And slowly I'm going to give some damage. Actually, the one is exiled, so I don't think that one they took 2 damage for, but they took 2 at least for the scout. And now they're down to 25. Oh no, the goose is loose. What can I do? Well, what about a go for throat? I have to play these Virtue because I only have 3 counters left on these. So I need to make it count. I guess I make some apps. That's okay. They don't have mana for that. Oh, lovely. So, what do I get? Okay. So let's make them sack these. Take 2 damage. They're down to 8, so let's see if they can find a way to stay alive. These are foods, so that's a way. But I still have Etali as well. Etali is just too good. That's it. This is good. We have Celestus, which is pretty good. We have Go for Throat. So pretty good cards overall. They're playing aggressive deck, so this Brotherhood's End is going to really work in my favor. I just hope it's fast enough. And I still need to find a second red source. So I might need to use these Go for Throats. Yeah, that thing needs to go. Okay, so I have to kill the Kami. That thing doesn't die for the Brotherhood's End, and now I hope that I draw a red source. Never punished, never didn't have it, so everything is gone. Kami goes back to end, but that's fine. And now we have Celestos with Go for Throat, so that's great. So I'm actually going for the Celestus here just because I know that they have a bunch of ways to exile creatures, so I'm not going to play for it. I'm just going to play Celestus, keep ramping, working on my Breach, because I think that's the way I win the game. I still have a mass removal. Okay, so now let them put the +1/+1, but before that happens, I'm going to use Go for Throat. Now, I don't know if they have any protection of some sort, but looks like they do, which, fair enough. I will take some damage. Yikes. So I'm going to do that and deal 5 damage. Next turn I have 6 mana, which is still not enough, unfortunately, for the Breach. But 1 more mana and it will be. That's okay. So it has to be Dross here. At this point I'm very sure that they have removal for my creature. But I still think this is the play. Yeah, I knew ossification was probably there. But still okay, I can still use Brotherhood's End, which is essential. So next turn I will have enough mana to play the Breach. Unfortunately I cannot get this forest with the Field of Ruin, I wish. But I will get these. And it's time for some Celestus. Not Celestus, for some Breach. Decline, otherwise I would have to exile this. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, I mean, I want Etali, that's for sure. Opponent's Graveyard. Catilda is fun. This is an artifact nor enchantment though, so I think Calix might be the best one here. A bit sad, but so I'm dividing and conquering. Chandra is much better than this Go for Throat. So what can they... Yeah, not much. Not much. Let's go. This deck is really good. Really, really good. I highly recommend. 8-1 with this deck, it is pretty good. I mean, I knew when I built it that it was going to be one of the more strong decks. It plays with great cards. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel, you can just play with what you have and it's still great, and that's the case for this deck. It gets an A+ from me, if that matters anything. I really enjoyed playing it. I was actually playing it as well off stream a bit in best of 3, and I had a great win rate with it. So yeah, this is one of those that if you have the cards, I will say go for it. I'm trying to be honest. Sometimes I say that my decks are fun, but maybe not the best if you want to ramp the ladder, but this is the way to go. This is one of those decks that I'm playing that I'm like, yep, you can definitely build these and win games. Just make sure to assess what your opponent is playing, if it's aggro or if it's more control, and then play with the cards a bit around it. And that's it. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.